What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How we doing out there today, guys? What's up? What's up? Happy Saturday, guys. What's going on? I know it's a random pop-up stream today, which might seem a little strange, but I was kind of goofing around today on Magic for the last couple of hours, and I'm like, why am I not just streaming this? Like, why are we not just hanging out with the boys and, you know, doing this together? So I'm in the middle of a draft currently, and I'm very happy with my deck build. Currently 3-2 at the moment, so this could end on the next game. But today's objective when I got on the game was I wanted to play a draft and try to do really well to get some gems to get the mastery pass. And then I was going to take some extra time later to play the arena qualifier, because I saw that was standard best of one arena qualifier today, which was awesome. So I'm going to do that too. Hopefully I have enough time to do both before dinner gets going. But yeah, I mean, the first game I had, I got a little flooded that I lost. Then I won, like, I think 3 in a row. And then the last game I had was amazing. It was like the longest game. It was like an hour game, and I got so close to winning to the mirror matchup. And I was like, why am I not streaming this? So just decided to go live and pick up where I left off. So here's the deck list. Here's what we're running right now. It's been playing really well. It's a repartee deck. And I played yesterday in a draft event of some kind. I forget which one I was doing, but I did really well with repartee, and I learned a lot of things from my opponents that I ran into that were also playing it, and this one's been going really well. So this is the list. We're gonna jump right into it, and I do want to say thank you guys for being here this Saturday. I know it's so random when I just pop up and do these random streams, but I got to get better at it. Got to do more. So yeah, instead of vegging out today, I was like, you know what, let me just hang out with the crew while I'm doing this. But yeah, we gotta go into it and hopefully get some more wins. I think if I obviously go crazy here and win out, I don't know how much time that would put me at, but I've got about 2 hours. So let's just get it rolling. Orzhov is OP in draft. I know, I've realized that. Orzhov is like what you want for sure. It's Corona time in Tennessee. Let's go. Saturday Swayze, what's going on, Ox? How you doing, man? Yeah, white is definitely the best color, though I'd say Silver Quill and Lorehold are on par. Let's go. I got third. Good luck. Thank you, man. I could use it. Going first. Ooh, that's not a good hand, is it? No. I mean, I've got some good early game interaction, but the mana's terrible. No creatures. That's tough. Yikes. Again with the mana issues. What in the world? This is the first that's happened. Not good. I got flooded earlier, but this is different. I'm gonna keep it, and we gotta hope, right? It's a good card, but I don't think I need it right now. Oh man, not how I wanted this to end. If this goes out this way, that'd be a bummer. I believe though. I just need one white source, and we're in it. Well, so much for that. So much for trusting the one white source. I know, not the double moly. I know, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do a double. Whenever this creature enters, look at the top 5 cards of your library. It may reveal a land card or a card with X. Wow, another swamp. How amazing. How incredible. I'm still in it if I can get the white source. I got like 1 or 2 more turns, I think, before it starts to get really scary, but the ability to draw cards with this is going to be really nice. I'm glad we found this. 3/2 flyer. Pretty scary stuff. There we go. Okay, now we're talking. Now we can get a little spicy, because this is instant speed, and it can act as a removal spell essentially for this, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this guy out, and then I get an inkling. They probably send in this guy over the top. I chump, except I don't. All right, we're back. We're back, guys. This could work. You never know. This could work. Wait, did you already draft? Yeah, I've already started the draft. I was just kind of goofing around today, vegging out, playing some Magic. So I was like, you know what? I should probably just start streaming, man. I don't know why I didn't stream earlier. Okay. Not tapping down my Inkling was nice. I was a little concerned they were going to choose the Inkling there. That That's enough though. 1/1 counter on target creature, then double the number of 1/1 counters on it. That's disgusting. Okay, well, we're in trouble. I don't know what to do now. I think we're too far behind. I could obviously hit a lot of removal spells, which would help a lot. I don't know if I chump that or not. I mean, it's already got the counters. I think I have to chump it, right? Because we're not going to have our flyers get anywhere near that amount of power. All right, let's get this down, do some surveilling. First strike, 2/2. I mean, these are two really good cards, but they're not anywhere near what I need at the moment. I got to basically speed run for removal here. I don't have much of a choice. Let's try again. Big yikes. Okay, I've got a lot of removal though. I'm gonna hold faith here that we find it, you know? One removal spell and I'm like right back in this thing. I did throw away at the beginning a blink effect, which would have been really nice to get the glyph mage on to get another flyer here, but what can you do? All right, I'm on a 1-turn clock here. Come on. Ideation. Oh my gosh. They are just cooking. Oh, brother. We got so unlucky here. I guess we'll have to just take the 3 wins here. Well, I guess that's my flyer for the turn. I guess I get one more turn here. I get one more turn. Here's what we'll do. We'll go Ink Mage. We'll attack. We'll attack. They might block. If they block, I take out the Ideation. No, they don't block. That's unfortunate. Okay. Then I will pay the 1 black source to get back this. And then I will blink our friend here, buying me 1 more turn. All right. That's all I got. That's all I got. Just wasn't able to find the removal when I needed it, man. Not able to find the mana early enough either. All right, that's fine. Matter Bending Mage taps this down. I can't. Oh, it returns to my hand. Ooh, okay, that'll do it. No hexproof, right? Just indestructible. Yep, that'll do it. Good game. That's tough, man. That's unfortunate. I went on a pretty good run though early on. The three wins in a row. It was feeling really good. I still think it felt really good. I just ran into some flyers that I couldn't deal with. The deck has like quite a bit of removal too. A little bit of a bummer there. Let me see. How much removal did we actually have in this deck? Just out of curiosity. We had. This would have been not so helpful, but we had. Let's see. We had the Bitter Triumph, Feed the Swarm, and the Response. So I guess there's only 3 removal spells, I suppose. Yeah, only 3 chances at it. I get why we missed it now. There's only 3 chances. I thought we had 4 or 5, but... All right, let's claim. What do we get? 1,000 gems? We're just short. But I was going to buy a little bit of gems anyways for the qualifier. So let's go do that. Give me 1 second to do that. Let me go... full screen here and turn that off. Let's go to the store and get a couple of gems. By a couple, I need kind of a lot. Yeah, we need kind of a lot. 12, because we're gonna get 1,200 from the Mastery Pass, right? Because we're gonna buy the Mastery Pass. Yeah, I probably have to do. Oh, I have to do a $20 one. Classic Arena. They're getting me, man. They're getting me. They always get me. But I really want to do the qualifier. I'm actually going to be trying to play my burn deck in the qualifier. I think the burn deck probably has the most like potential of like non-bad matchups. Mastery Pass. Let me go here. Magic Arena open back up. I want to get this. This will give me the 1,200 gems, like I said, and I want to get all the stuff that comes with it. I haven't gotten a Mastery Pass in a while. Got the gems, got the gold, perfect. And my token back that I just used. And a bunch, oh, we get a lot more gems because of the wild card stuff that I already have. I've opened more packs of Strixhaven probably than any other set we've had in a long time. Okay, who did what over here? Hold on one second. Who did what over here? Wait, why is that scrolling over there? Oh my goodness. Oxslayer! Oh my goodness. Oxslayer just dropped 20 gifted in the chat. Are you serious, brother? Thank you so much, man. Oh my god, the continued endless support from Oxslayer, our boy Devin, man, with a 20 bomb. Dude, I really appreciate that very much, brother. Swayze needs gems, help him out. I appreciate that. Well, I think you just covered it and then some, brother. Thank you so much, man. Oh man, please show some love in the chat to Oxslayer, man. He's always hooking it up with the support and always gifted memberships, man. Always looking out for the community. Seriously, we appreciate you, brother. We really appreciate you. Just gonna get all this stuff really fast here that you get for having the pass. Again, I haven't done this in a long time. I haven't had a pass in a minute. Let's do it. A lot of alternative arts on the cards. Oh, I still gotta make a lore hole deck. We haven't done that yet. I really want to make a lore hole deck really bad. The cascading dragon is really fun too. I've tried that as well. All right, we're about to get into the standard qualifier. Just give me one moment to do that. Devin, you're an absolute legend, man. Seriously, thank you. Apply geometry. Sorry, guys. This is probably going to take a minute. I guess I could do this on my own time. There's 13 more to go. Yeah, I'm going to go do this on my own time. Let's do the packs real fast. I'm probably just going to obviously get a bunch of gems. I already have everything. But gems are good. Gems are always good. Edge of Eternities? I haven't opened an Edge of Eternities pack in a millennia. Or Tarkir. Alright, so how many wild cards are we at now? Because we got to get ready for the next set too that's coming out really soon. We're doing pretty good. We got 2 chests. That's good. Okay. Let's get into it. This is the most gems and gold I've ever had on this. Alright, let me go with the qualifier. Wish me luck, guys. This is going to be scary because this is you know, you only get 2 losses. It's best of 1, I believe. It's standard single matches. Yeah, it's best of 1. We're shooting for, what is it? What do you get? A qualifier weekend entry? Yeah, we're shooting for that for 6 wins. We're playing our burn deck. Oh, let me give you guys a quick look at the burn deck. We did some modifications, actually. I noticed that there was a card that fit really well in the deck that we haven't been running, which is the Villainous Wrath, which is a sweeper, and the opponent's going to lose life based on how many creatures they have. And that'll be really good against like mono green builds. So we did cut back on one of these, added in one additional one of these, cut back on one here. I think we took the Bolt Wave out. And yeah, we've got ourselves a fun little burn deck, man. I'm excited. This should be fun. I thought that said Ocho. No, it's Ox, actually. He changed his name a long time ago to that, and I mispronounced his name, and that won't happen again. Wait, no, hold on. Event. Qualifier. Comes out in 2 weeks. I know it's right around the corner. I actually haven't bought this mastery, and I normally do. I know I bought it every single month or every single new set. I stopped doing it about 3 sets ago. I don't know why. No, so I'm getting gems in the packs because I've already collected every card. So if they give me another duplicate card that I already own, it'll just give me gems for the card instead. So if you get the whole set unlocked, every pack you open after that will start giving you 20 gems instead of rare cards or mythic rare cards that you already have. Marty burn, submit, yes. I'm ready to roll. Let's do it. I didn't even know you can get gems from packs if you had a completion. Yeah, if you get too many cards, yep. I assume you're going to get early access again? Yes, I'm going to be into early access. What were those Serbies decks? Oh, it's a deck list I was working on. Is it who? I think it was Wample who told me about it. There's a little infinite combo you can do. But somebody in the Discord recently was telling me about it, and I was looking into it. And it was really fun. It was just kind of hard to make consistent. So it's on the back burner for now, but we're working on it. It's going to have like an infinite sort of loop, though. Kind of an infinite loop. Javier with a 10. What's going on, brother? How you doing? For after work learning purposes, go mob. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Oh man, another just legend of the chat popping in, dropping endless support. Appreciate you, brother, man. All right, we're gonna go with a swamp on the opener here. When early access on a new set, I think they were saying 2 weeks. I'm not actually 100% sure, but I think it's about 2 weeks. I'll go with what they said. Do you have 4 copies of every single rare and mythic? I do not have 4 copies of everything, but I'm pretty close. Really glad I've added the Wrath in for this matchup, because the green matchup was like the only matchup that I didn't like, and now we have an actual answer to help. Should I play the Annex now, or do I wait? Because taking damage seems like a not so great idea. Does this come in tapped? I can't remember. No, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know if this is very smart right now. I think I'm gonna hold off, because taking damage doesn't seem super wise. Did I just lose? Oh, thank God. Every time this comes down, you just assume you've lost. Okay. Let's do it. Inevitable defeat into a sweeper. I mean, I may just hang on to the inevitable defeat. I don't know. Depends. Really depends. Harmonizer. That's what I'm worried about. So if the Harmonizer comes down and they drop, like, let's say a sack land. Ooh, that'd be really bad, right? Well, I guess they pump. They're pumping the Badgermole Cub. They're gonna sack this in response, right? So we wait. Okay. I kind of need them to pull the trigger on this, otherwise I can't react. So we're gonna hang on, because if I go for this now, like on this, they're gonna sack this and then double its power and give it a counter anyways. So I think we hang on to this. I think we show a little bit of patience here. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. This is actually a really complicated match with the Harmonizer, like being able to trigger on the landfall triggers. It's really rough. But I think I did that correctly. I don't know. I could be wrong. I definitely could be wrong. Oh man, Javier with another gifting a 5. Oh my God, guys, it's a chill Saturday stream. You don't got to do all that, man. But I appreciate it so much, man. Thank you so much for the 5, brother. You guys are absolute legends, man. Thank you. If I do this, I'll have enough to still do inevitable defeat. Yeah, let's do it. So we'll go Lightning Helix here. And then again, I could go inevitable defeat. I think I will, or I'll just wait and I'll do together as one if they want to do the land thing again. I don't really care either way. Okay. They are making my life very miserable and difficult here. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're doing a really good job of really frustrating me a bit. But I've got answers. I did say this would be the hardest matchup for sure. All right, we gained the 4. This is most definitely the hardest matchup for us, but I'm doing really well, I think. I think we're in a pretty good primed position right now. Bossing Stay brings down the escape tunnel. Man, I'm so nervous. Javier, seriously, man, thank you so much for the other 5, brother. Absolute legend, dude. Okay, so I'm thinking we go for this now. They're not going to be able to protect anything with like a snakeskin veil. I'll get 2 blockers, which is really helpful. Yeah, I think we do this now. We're gonna send back the land. And then we're gonna blow up the Chocobo. Gain a little bit of life. The gaining of the life is pretty clutch, I won't lie. Also having the extra bodies is also very helpful. We'll send this away. Almost able to start, you know, with the Unholy Annex stuff, which is really cool. Okay, Keen-eyed, that's fine. That's also fine. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. So, starters. For starters. Okay, sweet. And then I think I'm just gonna go core. And then I'm gonna go, well, this can't do anything, right? Exile, get +4/4. Okay, so I'm gonna choose green or I'm gonna choose blue for this. And then I'm gonna go Lightning Helix. Oh my goodness. And then deal 8. I'm at 15. Yeah, I think we deal 8. Oh my. Are we gonna win the first game? Let's go. I don't want to get too excited. I always get too excited and then I screw it up. Oh, well, that's so nice. I know, man. I'm not trying to spend any golds in Strixhaven. Save everything on the next one. Yeah, that's a really good idea. You should probably save it for right now. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to stack it all up. I'll be honest, I'm pretty amped for the Star Trek one coming out. A lot of people have been telling me that. They're pretty psyched for it. I'm pretty surprised at how many people are amped up for that one. I think I just win here, right? That'll do. That'll do. Let's go. Jeskai Revelation is such a gross card. Dude, I know, you're telling me. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate the card, but in this deck, it is spicy. It's a nice little spicy addition. But again, shout out to the sweeper, man. That was a last second addition because I was going through my head before the stream. I was like, what would be a really bad matchup for us with this deck? Because I was going through all my decks and I was really looking at matchups, and this one had the least amount of holes, I felt like, as far as bad matchups go. It had pretty good answers for everything. And I was like, well, green typically is the one that gets us here. So I added in a sweeper and I found that sweeper that dealt damage and I was like, that's gotta be the one. It's gotta be the one. Control, yeah, it is kind of control. It's a burn deck. Yeah, it's burn. It's burn. It's control, sort of like pretending to be burn. Too close? It was very close, I know. Swayze went live today, literally right as I got in the bath after an intense overtime shift. Oh man, well, I'm glad you got on in time, man. That's some pretty cool timing right there. The Crafting Gamer with the 5. Thank you so much. And then follow with the 5. Guys, I really appreciate all the love, man, today. It's been really kind of you, man. Hey, Swayze, have you had a chance to check out the Bleck Loafing Pest, gain life, put a 1/1 counter on the pests, insects, snakes, and spiders? I have played it. Not in a video, but I have played it before, and it is a really busted card. I've been run over by it a bunch. It's definitely a card that I wasn't super fond of just because it killed me a bunch of times, but it's a very good card. Always appreciate you in the mob. I hope you have a blessed weekend. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great weekend as well. Exile power 2. Yes, sir. No extra mana for you, my friend. No extra mana. Yeah, Fumigate might be better, or just stay to be 1 turn faster. Yeah, that's true, but I just felt like this was like really, what's the word? Flavorful for our deck. Like very, very fun fit. Because it also drains their life total, which is what I want to do every turn if possible. All right, honestly, that's not bad because I do get the demon side for only 2 mana now. So that's kind of cool. I also think the Wrath is going to be really good here if it ends up being... Oh, wow. Okay. That's not good. That's not good. Can that just Airbend target creature or spell. Okay, that's gonna be rough. That's gonna be rough, buddy. Because it can get creature. Oof. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I think I'm gonna have to play it for the demon side anyways, even though I know it's gonna get taken out. Like, I mean, what's the point of that though, really? I don't know, man. I think we just go Lightning Helix here. I think we just go Lightning Helix and try to stay alive for an extra turn, or, you know, whatever we got to do here. Okay, sure. These two are usually the cards that they try to link up together. These are the very scary cards they try to put. Okay, that's fine. Because we're going to sweep the board anyways, so this is going to be fine. We're just going to try to save ourselves. Oh, no way. I didn't even know that they can hit their own things. They can hit their own spells with that? Gross. All right, well, we're still going to do this. I guess I should have taken out this Aang when it first entered the field before it got the 1/1 counter. I didn't even know they could hit their own creatures with that. I've never seen anyone use it that way. That's so good. All right, we take out the field. Aang comes back, we know. We know. Oh well. A 2-mana Aang though is crazy, man. And then they're gonna get double the triggers now with Katara. Ugh. We're in trouble. We need another sweeper bad. That's such a good card though too for them to have, because this guy right here, the Mardu Siegebreaker, protects their Aang and basically gives it that, you know, that protection of the sweeper. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're cooked. They popped off really hard here. Ricardo, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome. Appreciate you, man. Oh, nice. Now they've got indestructibility on anything they want. Is it all? Another target ally. I mean, we're done, so. They had the God curve. I could have probably stopped it though. It is a little bit on me in some ways, because I could have blown up the Aang when it first entered the field with the Lightning Helix. That's where I went wrong, 100%. But I didn't even know or think about the fact that Aang could airbend their own things. I definitely learned something with that one today. That's pretty solid. They did pop off though. Wait, never mind, ignore me. Hey Swayze, love your content. Your videos help me relax and unwind after a rough day. I truly find you one of the most entertaining MTG creators around. Keep up the good work. Greetings from Italy. I appreciate that, man. That's really kind of you to say. That's a big honor, bro. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the content, man. When is the Avengers set? Very soon. I think 2 weeks out. The Marvel set isn't even going into standard. I probably won't touch it. No, the Marvel Superheroes is going to be standard. Aang is an annoying card. I know, it's really tough. It's really tough. It's so versatile. I'm not really excited for the Avengers set. We just got Spider-Man a few months ago. That's true. We did, but I'm excited that Spider-Man art is actually coming into the Arena client. That's going to be nice. All right, let's keep it. See what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Well, our sweeper is live again. Let's go for a white source here. Might have to target the recruit. Sweeper looking good again. Qualifier, Swayze, good luck. Yeah, it's the qualifier. Which looks like it might end pretty quickly for us. Our opponents, man, they are going fast and absolutely furious, man. They are cooking. This is a second match in a row where our third match in a row where it's just like go wide and go as fast as humanly possible, and it's been really hard to keep up with. We do have answers though. I need to hopefully top deck them. Another Lightning Helix would go incredible right now. Nope. Very expensive spell off the top there. Oh, man. Okay. Interesting. They're out of mana though, so the 1 mana spell they get, let's see what it turns out to be. I'm very curious to know what they go for here. Inevitable defeat off the top would be awesome, but I'm actually at the point where I'm like, maybe I just take all the damage moving forward so I could just get that sweeper off. It's gonna be a really good sweeper, I'll tell you that. Opponent though, they did just play, or they just pick up a pixie. I would imagine they pixie back their Gear Hulk here on the next turn. I don't love that. Because if they pixie back their Gear Hulk and then I try to sweep the following turn, it's not big enough value in my opinion. Like my guess here is that they're gonna play 3 mana Hair and then they're gonna play the pixie and bounce back their Gear Hulk. Or not. Okay. Still could pixie though. They most definitely could pixie here. They could do exactly what I just said still. Bushwhack to find a land, okay. Still could do what I said. They got 4 mana still available, which is exactly enough to do that. I just really hope the Gear Hulk stays on the field. I don't want them to get any more value in the future for that. So I'd really like to see that stay on the field. Okay. They didn't kick that? Interesting. Okay, so they didn't. Okay, I should be able to survive this. That's gonna get double strike, obviously, right? Lifelink? Okay, why would they not get that double strike? So is it worth throwing this out there onto the paw patch? I'm sorry, guys. I'm just thinking really hard because this is a lot. There's kind of a lot on the line here. I'm gonna sweep the field this turn. Is it worth it? So 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna take 9. I think we're fine. I think we take it. I mean, the double strike, I definitely think I would have gone for it, but then it would have just got 2 counters anyways, but all right, whatever. Whatever. All right, they're down to 14 and they get 2 of their lands back, so they're at 4 lands with a pixie and nothing else really. Neil with the 10. Thank you so much, Neil. I appreciate that. I heard it. I'm sorry. I was just so locked in here. Thank you so much for the 10, brother. I appreciate that very much. I will read your message in just a moment, sir. Thank you. We appreciate you, Neil. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about to be 6. Okay, so the best thing I could probably do here is play this tapped and an instant speed lightning helix onto whatever they try to give double strike to, which is probably going to be the pixie. It's probably the best I've got right now. This is gonna be a really close game again, man. Such a close game. Hey, this is to help pay for the more diet. Wait, this is help to pay for more of the diamonds so you can do it again. Think about taking out Villainous Wrath and put in Day of the Black Sun or Deadly Cover Up, or 2 of each. You try it again. Okay, hold on. They're gonna give that. Okay, so then I'm gonna have to blow up the elf then instead. I don't know, man. I kind of like the Villainous Wrath. I know it's a 5-drop. I do get the argument there. I know it's a 5-drop, but like I kind of like it. Like I'm not mad at it. Thank goodness. I was worried we weren't going to find a land drop there. We get very lucky. We'll send back this. 4 damage here. Opponent has 1 card in hand that's holding priority, which is making me so nervous and annoyed. All right, it landed. Thank God. Okay, we're good. We're back. We are so back. Let's go, dude. We got it. Day of the Black Sun and Soul Crusher. I can see both. I can see every sweeper being a viable option, and I get what you're all saying. They definitely have, you know, your valid reasons for it. I just thought it was so flavorful, the fact that it says it deals damage based on how many creatures they have. And I do have a lot of really, really good early game interaction, which we haven't really seen a lot of in my opening hands. But if I can get like a Burst Lightning and a Helix with this, like it'll buy me plenty of time to get to turn 5. But yeah, I don't know, man. I see your points. I definitely do. But I don't know. I kind of like the card. I think it's just really fun. So we're at 1,500 gems right now. That's good. What would I need to replay? So 4 wins. So 4 wins is like the replay for free. Okay, good to know. Will you be making a Serpent Society deck when Marvel releases? It's the card I'm most excited for. I haven't read all the cards yet, so I'm not 100% caught up, and I probably wouldn't remember the names if I did even read them. So I couldn't tell you right now, but I'm sure if it's a fun niche card, I would probably end up liking it. There's also the Sunfall Close board wipe. Are you talking about the one that like exiles everything? That is a really cool one. Couple Wraths, a very expensive hand. I think I'm gonna throw this one away. Oh my God, guys. What are we doing? Richard with the 50 in the super chat. You guys don't have to do all this, man. I appreciate that so much, Richard. Thank you so much, man. That is an incredible amount in the super chat. $50. Have a great stream. Thank you for the content and cheers, everyone. Brother, we appreciate you more than you know, man. Thank you. This hand is so sketchy, guys, only because I don't have a white source. I don't have a way to activate these verges, basically. Man, I'm so scared. We might be cooked here right away. We'll see. Yes, we do. The mob grows. No, you do not. Do not listen to him. You do not have to do that. That is crazy, man. I really appreciate the love, though. I really do. All right, we're up against Lessons, which actually we might have our first game where we can get down an Unholy Annex here without being punished too much. They did just pay a life for that, though. So it's either a Lightning Helix or a No More Lies. Man, a No More Lies would really not feel good here. I won't lie to you. That would really suck. Do I go for it? I feel like I kind of have to. I feel like I kind of have to go for it because I'm guessing it's Lightning Helix, and if it turns out to be Lightning Helix, I'm gonna be bummed out. Okay, good. Because the Annex is kind of like the key here to winning this game. I need to make sure I'm constantly drawing those extra cards. It's gonna be card advantage wins this one for sure. I'm glad that landed. That could have been a nightmare situation. Man, you guys have been unbelievable, though. I genuinely can't say enough, guys. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all just for being here. Much less everything you guys have done for me, man. Seriously. Serpent Society ward is 5 poison counters. So is there going to be more poison effects then? Or is that like just a one-off card for maybe the future? I don't like this matchup at all, but I think we're okay. I need to find Inevitable Defeat for the tablet. Accumulate Wisdom is a nightmare. All right, 4 damage straight to the face. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got all 5 colors we need, I think, right? No. Red. No, we don't have all 5. Close, though. So it'll quench you they used on my charm. Okay. Kind of want to burst lightning this away, but yeah, I think making their things less cheap is probably the move. I hate that for me, though, because I really wanted to create the demon, but I feel like the demon would just get taken out. Okay, together as one, 3 of them in hand is kind of insane. Like, that's a lot of value. Again, I feel like they would just interact with my board if I create a demon, so I'm not going to go for that. I'm a little concerned that they just paid life for that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so they most definitely have... they most definitely have the Jeskai Revelation, which means they're going to send whatever I play back to my hand anyways. I might as well do this, because then that way they just focus on sending a demon back to my hand. I guess, yeah, let's do that. It's Jeskai Revelation, though, man. It's almost definitely going to be. Yeah, they send that back. I think I lost this one, guys. I'm down to 9. It's probably over. Jeremy with the $5 in the super chat says, I want to watch you roll the dice again. Oh man, I definitely think we can. I definitely think we can go one more time. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I lost this one. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they've got 4 mana left over, and they need to produce 2 more spells and they win. 4 mana, 2 spells. That's what they need right now. All right, 1 more spell, they win. They got it. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Okay. I really wish I didn't lose to the, what was it? The, Allies? Allies was a tough one to lose to. All right, so that puts us at what? 28. Okay, yeah, we'll have to get a couple more gems. We're gonna try one more time, but that's it. Just one more time. One more time. You guys were saying that you want to see Day of Judgment. I could make it Day of Judgment. We might have to do that. Let me see. So let me go to the gems. Hopefully I don't need as many as last time. So 3. Yeah, I don't need as much as last time, thank God. Okay. All right, got him. And let's do it again. But this time we'll make that adjustment. We'll try your guys' sweeper. Wait, hold on, let me put this back. We'll try your guys' sweeper of choice and see if we have a little bit more luck. So Day of Judgment for only 4. I think I go back to 1 less Jeskai Revelation and maybe go back to 1 more Inevitable Defeat. The control matchups are the ones that are like now going to be the issue kind of a little bit. I don't know. Unholy Annex is so important for those matchups. I don't know. I think we leave it. I think we're fine. I think I made a mistake pretty big time in that Allies matchup, and then we felt pretty good against everything else. Control though, control I really needed more of my fireballs to just throw at their face. The sweeper is still pretty good for the Jeskai Revelation when they get those tokens. All right, we'll try it. We're not going to change too much. I think we're fine. Ketramos burn control? No, no Ketramos. No Ketramos. What's going on, Brody? What's going on? Cunning, how you guys doing? I'm loving your mill deck you put out a while ago. Had any thoughts on what can improve it? I have not. I haven't played that one since the video, but I know a lot of people really loved it, man. People really enjoyed that one. You guys are degenerates that love mill decks, man. It's so funny. I love it though, man. Cats? I don't think I could take cats into the qualifier. I don't even know why I'm not just playing a meta deck in the qualifier, if I'm being honest with you, because it's like the one time I should probably get real and just play something for real, but I can't. I gotta play my own builds. Maybe try a more aggro build or self-mill lessons. Yeah, that's what I'm just saying, man. I should probably focus on playing something a little bit more not as niche, but you know what? Let's make this. I have to activate this land, so I guess we'll have to make it red. I have to activate it, the Verge. No mistakes. Yes, definitely no mistakes. Can't have any mishaps here. Best of 1 favors aggro and life gain. Yes, that's why we have so much life gain in the deck. I think it's very important with the life gain. Should I start throwing fireballs at their face? It looks like Selesnya, which means it should be creature-based deck, right? You would think. I do have Day of Judgment, so I might be able to get away with this. Maybe. I may end up regretting that, but we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Did Boros Charm for Elemental that gives mana for big spells? Oh, drop the Boros Charm for the Elementals that gives mana for big spells. I see what you're saying, the little 2-drop guy. I know what you're saying. They're just gonna attack, huh? Okay. Well, I think... Okay, no attacks. Well, that makes it easy. I'm definitely just gonna blow up the Badgermal Cub here. And they protect it? They erode it. Okay, so doing a little bit of ramping on their own here. I see. That does work. It's a good maneuver. Absolutely gonna use that. Got my draw engine online. I can see that though, the little 2-drop guy that gives you power and attacks. Somebody said to add Slick Shot Show Off in here. That could also be a really good replacement for the Boros Charm. It could one-shot the opponent theoretically. You were definitely an inspiration for me, Swayze. I'm glad, man. I'm glad I can help you with that, brother. I love that. Thank you. Okay, so we got ourselves an Earthbend Ascension, huh? I think I'm gonna go with this to reset it before it gets too big. And then I will go double Annex here. Double Annex seems pretty good to me. Create the demon, start draining them out. Another burn spell is good. All of this is good stuff. This is all great stuff. They're just gonna really lean on their Bossing Say, which honestly, I'm happy if that's the case. Very happy. Because I'd rather not have to use my sweeper, if I'm being honest, because if I have to use my sweeper with, you know, I gotta create my demon at some point. Can they give this thing haste? Okay, they can't, but they have a hunter. That was really weird. I was really scared there for a second. I'm like, Harmonizer? In this economy? Okay, well. They draw a card. That's tough. That's tough. I don't like the idea of them drawing a card here, but oh well. I guess we just end the turn here. Still just keep building up the value. Could gain some life off of these. The Harmonizer has changed everything. My feeling about this game has completely changed drastically. I'm very nervous because this card at any point can one-shot me depending on how many lands they have to drop in a turn. They did just play a land prior to the combat though. Yeah, so we're fine. I'm just gonna go 4 straight to the dome. And then, I mean, I only have a sweeper as like the means here of my answers go. Actually cancel that. Let's play this. Let's do this. Alrighty. My spacebar sometimes just doesn't work on the game anymore. If I play the game for a certain amount of time, it just stops working. I wish I could get my spacebar working here. I really would like to just draw a core so I can stop worrying about my life total being drained here, but the game has other plans apparently. Bossing Say. I wonder if they just try to pump up their own planes that's already out there. They do. Okay, so we're gonna go here then. I know it's gonna go back to being a land, even though I'm exiling it, which is so silly. Exiling should be the end-all be-all, even with Earthbent lands. Can I just please, though, please get a core? I'm begging you. This Earthbend Ascension 2 is such a nightmare. I'd like to obviously hit that with the charm, but I can't. I've got to take out the Badgermole Cub now. Yeah, I'm just drawing so bad. But yeah, I guess that's the play. Gain 3 life here. I really like the opportunity here to create a demon or get a core. Like I said, one of those two things needs to happen sooner or later. But I'm on the back foot this whole game. I definitely think it's still obviously 100% in my control and my grasp at the moment, but not if we keep drawing like that. That is just abysmal drawing work right there, man. We need to get like, we got to get our big stuff now. We got to start looking into hitting those Jeskai Revelations. The Together as One. All right, I think I'm gonna take that 2 damage. I think I'm gonna take the 2 damage. I know I can exile it, but then it becomes a land and then just put the counter on something over here. I guess that's not, okay, you know what? Let's take it out. I guess that's not bad, because if it goes to 2 power, if these 2 things go to 2 or 3 power, well, the Chocobo, yeah, the Chocobo would still be 2 power, we're fine. As long as they don't go over 2 power, the charm will always be available. And they are going to go to the Chocobo, which is now 2 power. All good. All right, it's demon time. Let's go. We go demon. We can finally start gaining some of that life back. And we pass the turn. Yikes, man. You can kill him? I'm getting there. Definitely getting there. Oh, you're joking. Oh, are you saying like I could have drained him out for all the damage to kill him? I don't know. I guess probably, maybe. I didn't even think about that. Just trying to be really safe here. You might have been right, though. I might have already had lethal and missed it. That's definitely a possibility. There we go. That's a good card. So was that. It's a really good card. Bossing say. All right, that's fine. I'm very concerned about this card they drew. Of course they would have an erode there in that spot too. That was so crazy. And they bring down a second attacker. Okay. So we know we're taking 4 here. They're going to be tapped out though. They're tapped out. We gain 3. The demon is still online, possible. We gain another 4. So if I go demon here, well, hold on. I got 3, 6. So demon is 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2. So 2, 4 plus another 6. We have exactly lethal here. All right, we get the demon. They're tapped out. We do this. We do this. And we do this. All right, cool. Almost messed that up, but we got there. We got there. Nonetheless, we got there. Yes, it's 10. Okay. Yeah, I definitely could have probably had lethal before that. I didn't see your message. Obviously, I'm just trying to focus in, but you're probably right. I didn't do the adding or subtracting there, but I probably had lethal. I was so focused on just trying to keep their things off the field and stay alive long enough to me unlock that annex and start getting my life total back. But man, sometimes I forget to just try to close the game as opposed to trying to establish full dominance on the board. Sometimes I get so locked in on just trying to get the game in full control before, you know, turning the corner and trying to win the game. How do we submit a deck for you to try? The Discord is the best place to put a deck list, and I see most of them there. Swayze deck building tutorial, the mob demands it. I could probably do one soon. I haven't done one in a while. Getting ready for the Stanley Cup game 3. Oh, let's go, man. I don't watch a lot of hockey these days, but Alex and Godly are right, Swayze. Have you tried posting it on the Discord? Oh yeah, the Discord is the best place. This game is tense. It was tense. Probably more tense than I had to be, but 3 times damage times 2 and make a demon. Yes, it's 10. Well, see, the demon though, the demon got taken out immediately, so it might not have worked. If you guys are saying I had lethal based on me creating the demon, it wouldn't have worked because of the erode that I got hit with. Okay, well now we're going second, and we have a very expensive hand, but we do have all the colors that we were really looking for and the cores. Nice math, dog. Yeah, they had the erode, so it would have been miss lethal. Okay, good. I didn't make any mistakes then. Good. Obviously in hindsight, I didn't make a mistake, but it was definitely not the right play. Opponent goes first. Am I keeping this hand, guys? I just don't know. I'm gonna just risk it for the biscuit and just hope it's not something unbelievably fast. And it's unbelievably fast. Okay. Oh, we got the sweeper though. We got the sweeper. Let's go white source first. And then we'll make this red. All right, we got the sweeper, which makes me feel a lot better. Oh wow, what is this? Let's go. What is this? I definitely... Oh, it's a bloom tender. It's just a different art. I definitely don't want them having that. Yeah, definitely not. Bloom tender, scary. So they're trying to do the vivid stuff. They're trying to get down that big green creature that like gets him a free spell and then just starts cascading. That's interesting, man. I've never seen someone with this artwork. Where do you get this one from? Bloom tender is... I didn't know it was a reprint. Or is it a promo? Is it a promo or a reprint? Badgermole Cub. Nice. Everyone's got the Badgermole Cub today. So glad we decided to throw sweepers in this deck because we would have been absolutely cooked every which way if we didn't add in Day of Judgment here. Okay. On tap that. Oh my god. They are just... Well, I mean, if this just happens to be the one card that, you know, gives them that vivid based on free, you know, gives them free spells, then we just lose. I mean, what can you do at that point? I mean, that's just a god tier hand. That's just an incredible god tier hand. Okay. They're gonna do some infinite mana sort of nonsense, it looks like, maybe. Oh boy, here we go. I don't know what this sort of silliness is, but I'm not for it. Like, this is something to me, these sort of like really silly things like this, to me, seem so unbelievably unlikely to take place if you've got to combine, because they have to combine, you got to think, they got to combine Bloom Tender, they got to have multiple colored permanents, they have to combine this card with it, and then they got to combine bouncing effects with it, right? That's 3 pieces they got to, you know, get to come together. And I disrupted one of those pieces early, and they still were able to pull this off. Like, how absolutely like lucky is that feel like to me? I don't know, man. It just feels like if I tried this, I would be like 1 in 10. You know what I mean? But then I run into it, and it's like, no, they get it every time. It's weird. I don't know. Strange. Hold on, my wife just walked in. It's a reprint? Okay, so I didn't know it was an older card. Yeah, here's the deal. I think we might be okay, barring they don't have a way to give everything haste. Obviously, they're just trying to take advantage of the Appa situation here and create a bunch of tokens. Eventually, I think maybe this stops and I can hit a Day of Judgment and we could just reset, but... I mean, there's nothing I can do. I made it to turn 3. I made it to turn 3, and this is exactly like they've already got a 4-card looping combo. Like, what are we talking about? I'm so unlucky sometimes. I feel like I'm unbelievably unlucky sometimes. I literally just needed 1 more turn, or if I had gone first, this would have never happened. But if they have a way to give everything haste, we're cooked. It's all dependent upon that. I don't think they would, though. I mean, based on what I see on the board right now. Oh, I just realized they have 1 active otter, though. They have an active otter attacker. I didn't see that. Of course they do. So they can just keep doing this until the otter's above the threshold to attack into me. Okay. So lame. I mean, it's cool. It's cool what they did. I am still baffled about how they got that before I made it to turn 3. All right, just got to turn 3. I'm very unlucky. Yeah, the otter. I didn't even see the otter there. That's a bummer. I knew the Bloom Tender was trouble. I knew it was trouble. That's why we took it out immediately. Yep, dead to the otter. I mean, the hand looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. No draw engines, though, unfortunately, but we'll see. It's not even cool. It's pretty cool. I mean, for someone to figure that out, I mean, I gotta give credit where credit's due. I do appreciate people who have the creativity to figure something like that out. Where I have an issue with it though, and like where I'm like, you know, like is lame, is the part where they get to basically play the game by themselves for about 45 minutes. That's super, super lame. Like I'm totally cool with like an infinite combo, but like let the infinite combo just pop off and do its thing and then be done. Like not sit there and have to like go through like a trillion different steps, you know, just to get to the same conclusion that like you're gonna hit me with one otter, you know. All right, well, the opponent is playing Deceit. I'm not really built for this matchup either. I don't have much graveyard hate, and I've got 2 Day of Judgments in hand, which are not helpful. I'm actually surprised they took the Day of Judgment as their option there. I would have taken the Silver Quill Charm if I were them. Yeah, unlucky. Play Standard? You do realize this is Standard, right? Let's see here. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. All right. All right, the opponent is on green as well. Oh no. They're on green as well. Great. Okay. Yeah, we don't have any graveyard hate. This one's over. Darn it, man. Oh, that's such a bummer, man. No graveyard hate. A big one-shot combo coming our way here. Big yikes. I mean, if I had Jeskai Revelation and like could send back the Cavero and stuff back to their hand and whatnot, maybe, but like it's not looking good. I kind of hope they go for it right now. That'd be kind of nice, but I have Day of Judgment, so there's no way they would just do that, you know? Oh, wow, they are just going to do that. Oh, but they're going to do it, and they're going to create the Deceit, right? Yep, they sure are. Deceit takes their Day of Judgment out of my hand. Smart guy. Smart guy. This guy knows ball. I didn't expect to see any Cavero matchups, though. I'm not going to lie. That's not one that I anticipated. I don't know why. Probably should have. Probably should. Oops. I did not mean to choose that color. What did I just choose? Okay, at least it's a swamp. I was going to choose blue. I meant to click blue there. Try one more time with aggro. I don't know if we could do one more time. I've already dropped 30 bucks trying to do this thing, man. I'll probably just play some, we can play some standard for a little while though. Just some ranked if you guys want. Or we can do an event. Oh, you know what? Let's do an event after this. I played an event earlier and I got 1 win away from the max amount of wins on best of 3 with my mono black deck. I'll show you guys. It's pretty cool. Oh, we're so cooked, man. This is a human, right? It is. Okay, so they can't play Deceit and take a card from my hand, which is nice. You never know, though. I don't want to get, like, too bummed out like we have no shot here, because, like, we are draining their life total out quite a bit here. They're already at 10. I could surprise them with, like, a together is 1 for 5 and then draw into another one. I mean, it's possible. It is possible. Jeskai Revelation is a pretty cool card. I could attack in here too with a 2/4, but then I'm kind of being susceptible to a Bitter Triumph and it would set me back 1 turn with my Jeskai Revelation. So let's wait. Let's wait and see. I don't know if I get a land, any sort of land, burn spell. I don't know. We have a chance for sure. Definitely have a chance. You can always splash 2 flankers into the deck just in case. Yeah, you could. You definitely could. Hi, Swayze. How long has you been streaming going? I don't know, actually. How long have we been going? 1 hour and 6 minutes. 1 hour, 6 minutes. Oh, boy. This is my last chance. This is it right here. Whoops. Whoa. No, 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 no. I almost turned the whole stream off there on accident. My mouse slid over to the second monitor and I accidentally almost logged out. That would have been bad. All right, last chance. Give me a land, please. Please, please, please give me a land. Are there any lands in my deck that are on tap sources? Or like tap sources. I don't think so. I think every land that I have has the ability to come in on tapped. So we're good there. Oh my goodness. That is like probably one of the worst case scenarios, I think. Unlucky. Unlucky, unlucky. Back-to-back unlucky scenarios there. All right, here comes the one shot with the bringer into the Terror of the Peaks, right? So that was my last chance. Only thing I can pray for is that the opponent tries to mill a little bit more into the yard before trying to cast it, you know? Nope, I think they're going for it. They just got to do 9 damage. They know that, so Cavero, Bringer, and then here comes the pain. 6, yep, that's way more than enough. All right. Sorry if you've answered this. I can't hear, so I will have to watch the stream later. Yo, Swayze deck building tutorial. Everyone wants it. Give the people what they want. Yeah, I answered you earlier. So basically, we will do that, I'm sure, down the road again. I've already done one, so I haven't in a while. But I don't mind doing it down the road. Maybe it's like a members only video or something. All right, guys. Sorry, I screwed up the qualifier. I thought I was gonna be pretty smart there by playing the burn deck. I thought that'd be pretty nifty, but it didn't work out. So we'll do a quick little standard event. How about that? Little best of 3 standard event. Because I had a lot of success earlier with this. I actually was able to I got 4 wins out of the 5. So we're gonna try to do the 5 wins here. Today's just a fun day, man. Today we're just doing fun stuff. I don't really feel like grinding on the ladder too much. I don't really feel like trying too hard. We're just having fun, being competitive. I like having cool but rude and the opponent forcing me to discard my hand and die. No Cavero deck, boo. I know, Cavero decks are boo. I'm not a big fan of those. Not a fan of Cavero. Unbelievable. What a great way to start. What an incredible way to start it out. Yeah, sure. Make a Discord channel for everybody's best deck building advice. You can always learn from everyone. I mean, there's a channel in there. There's a sub channel in our Discord that is titled MTG. Just post your decks there, and if you guys want advice, there's plenty of people who would love to, you know, talk with you about it. We have it going on all the time, so. Are there any Marvel cards catching your eye? I haven't seen too many of them yet. I'm usually pretty late on checking out the previews. I usually wait until the last week before I start going in on the preview stuff. That's actually pretty good. Mono black best of 3. I'm actually up against life gain here, so I should have a pretty good shot, I think. Whoa, repartee. Okay, I just played that card. That's a fun one. Instant and sorcery spells that target a creature, though. What kind of life gain deck are we running here? Because it's got to be instant and sorcery. It can't be like Seam Rips and Shelters. Huh. Weird. Boys, it's a Saturday with Swayze. It ain't Burger King. You can't have it made to order. I appreciate that, Neil. Yeah. No, we're just chilling, man. We're just chilling today. I hope you like legendary cards. Ultron's in the set. Dude, Ultron's pretty sweet. I like Marvel, man. I think it's gonna be a really fun set. I do. I did read the Thanos card you guys told me to check out. The Mardu one. I'm not like a massive fan of that card. I forget about what its ability does exactly because I read it after stream on Wednesday. But people were like saying how it might be a pretty good hype card for me, like a pet card of some sort. I read it and I didn't really like, I didn't really love the way it read. Like it wasn't like a card or a game plan I was like super psyched for. Okay, what is going on, opponent? Like we can't be playing best of 3 and taking 30 minutes per turn. Like this is gonna take all day. Ultron in the synthesizer deck will go crazy. Oh, is it like super artifact synergistic? Does it pump all artifacts or something like that? If board white's odd or even, you choose. That's right. That's what I forgot what it did. Yeah, you're right. You flip a coin though, right, or something like that. I forget how you choose odd or even. And then it had a 5-color ability on it that I couldn't remember exactly what it did either. I just remember reading it and being like a little underwhelmed. Like, that doesn't sound super fun, but... If you combine that Thanos with bounce effects, it would be worth it. Ooh, see, now that does sound spicy. That's a pretty creative idea. That's pretty creative. I wonder if they try to blow this up with like an erode or something. That'd be a bit of a bummer, I won't lie. Because they are running the graduation day, which again, instant and sorcery specific spells. And then the sanctifier is just throwing me for a loop, man. Okay. What an odd fellow. This is gonna take forever. I'm sorry guys, this match is going to take forever. I'm just letting you know now. I'll pay 3. All right, so now we can exile something from their whole deck. I'm hoping to probably take, well, I don't really do any attacking, so I don't know if I care about that card, but might be worth grabbing, I don't know. Javier, my guy, again with the 5 in the super chat, brother. I appreciate you so much for that, man. Says, loving the fun and chill vibes today. Man, some of you guys, there's no stopping you with supporting the channel, man. I appreciate it, but you really, brother, I know I say it all the time. You really don't got to do that. You've shown so much love, man. I really appreciate it so much. Appreciate all the love, my guy. Yeah, I'm enjoying today too, man. That's why I say I was playing a lot of weird stuff like drafting earlier and stuff like that. I was doing a lot of weird things, just having fun today, just in general. I was actually gonna start playing another game I really like. I like the shooter game called The Finals. It's an older game, but I love playing it. And I was gonna get on that, and I was like, you know what? I actually genuinely just feel like playing a lot of Magic today. All right, so we can hit them for 3 with the Together as 1, which isn't phenomenal, but maybe worth it. You know what I can't wait for though is I genuinely can't wait for ranked Brawl. I may end up playing a lot more Brawl now that there's a ranked version of it. I'm just letting you guys know now that there's a really strong possibility that we get like 1 weekly video of Brawl moving forward. Once that happens, I think maybe it'll be like every Friday we'll do the Brawl instead of standard. I have no idea yet, but it does feel like that would be a lot of fun. I would like to try to make it like a Saturday thing, but making weekend videos is always hit or miss for me, and I'd like to make it like a regular thing, but Brawl Swayze, let's go. The finals is cool. I love the finals, man. My friends used to play the finals with me a lot. My brother too, but they kind of like don't like it anymore. They weren't very good at it, and we got our butts kicked. But I've been loving it. I love that game so much. Like Daydream or Airbend Ascension and 5-color +1 colorless gets reduced by the 3 non-Mardu the turn he comes out. So wait till turn 6, you can rant. I mean, it sounds interesting. The way you guys are putting it, it sounds pretty interesting. Like, I guess I didn't see the vision, but now I'm starting to see the vision a little bit here. All right, Just get rid of everything. You have no cards left to work with. I've got a Annex popping off. I mean, there's literally, quite literally nothing this opponent can do. And we're gonna still have to unfortunately sit through this whole thing. All right. Let's, I mean, I don't even know what to call out, but let's just do this, I guess, because it is a win con of sorts. There's the win con for me. I'll probably call out practiced offense. I guess that's a pretty scary card. Oh, of course, they have no more. Okay, so it's all angel stuff. So they have Giada and stuff. Angels with no Giada is kind of weird. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what to think. They got it, though. No worries. I think this is a god tier matchup for us as far as, like, we should win every time, I hope. Hope we can 2-0 this one pretty easily. Brawl with viewers would be really fun to see also. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I just think it's going to be a really cool idea to add in something new to the mix. Something a little bit different than we normally see. My entire hand looks amazing, so I'm probably going to have to discard every card I draw here. But for 5 damage, let's do it. Sure. Erode, why not? Drawing 5. And not enough to attack with, unfortunately. And it's your last turn, opponent. What shall you do? Bro, I don't even know at this point. Guess drop all those. No, oh my goodness, hold on. The sussy cat. You don't have to do that, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, you know, and the idea behind that, but you don't have to do that. Oh my gosh, it's doing it again. The last time I did the event, it did this thing where the top of my screen went white like this, and it messed everything up. It's actually really annoying. I don't know what to do about that. I had to reset the game. I really hope I don't have to re-download the game, man. That'd be such a bummer. I don't think there's too many things I can hit with Hex, right? Like, there weren't any, like, 1 or 2 drops, really? I don't think so. I don't think it's 1 or 2 drops. I think we need to put in a heist over that. Might as well. I don't know why it does that, man. It was only during the standard event last time, too. I thought I fixed it because I reset my computer and it didn't do it again, but here we are again. The hand looks pretty good. I'm not mad at that. Do you play any other TCGs? I did play Hearthstone for a long time. I tried Yu-Gi-Oh when I was really, really young. What else? Oh, I did play the Pokemon TCG for a bit there too. I actually did it on YouTube and stream sometimes. So yeah, I've played definitely some other TCGs. I've never played Lorcana. My friends did. They wanted me to try it one time, but I never got around to trying it with them. But I'm a big TCG fan. Yeah, just this rabbit is the only thing I can hex. Swayze, congrats on the 0 losses. I'm calling it in advance. Thank you, man. Thank you. That's some good positive vibes that I need right there. Or it could be a jinx. Hi, from Spain, guys. How are you doing today? We're doing good. Thank you for being here, man. Shout out to you over in Spain. I don't have the wild cards to play Brawl, but it looks fun. I'm glad they are making a ranked, unranked distinction. Yeah, it's going to be way better that way, I think, honestly. Ranked anything is just a lot more fun, in my opinion. Hey, Swayze, didn't think I'd catch a stream on my break at work. Always miss these on the weekend. Well, I appreciate you being here, man. I'm glad we can catch you on your break. I've only played very casual. What's a good game mode to get exposure on a lot of cards and deck types without having to spend a bunch of money? Play very casual. What's a good game mode to get exposure to a lot of cards and deck types? Well, I mean, the play queue is probably built for you, man. I think that's where you should be, is just hanging out in the play queue. The standard variety right now is it's so, there's so much variety that you should be able to see a lot of different matchups, even in the play queue, especially in the play queue, actually. Just good old standard play queue. Well, we basically just deleted their whole hand. They probably don't like that very much. What's good when you doing Brawl? How we were just talking about that. I'm probably gonna be doing a lot more Brawl once the ranked comes around. After all that time, we're gonna do nothing or what? Oh, you had to land. I get why they had to think about that. That was pretty complicated stuff. After all that. Oh my goodness, man. This opponent. 1, 2, 3, 4? Sure. Okay. I think the game is over again. I mean, again, I'm not trying to be presumptuous or cocky or anything, but this is just a really bad matchup for the opponent. Like, they really don't have a chance here. So I just feel like it's just a matter of time right now. Let's just take a look. We'll bitter triumph here. Take out the Sanctifier. All right, that'll do it. They've got nothing to work with. I've got 2 annexes going off. Now we just drew an Ugin. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I could have attacked with my creature land instead and gotten the food token, but oh well. Doesn't really matter. All right, we got ourselves a big demon. What do you got for me? How many lands in this deck? I think 20. Yeah, I think this is a 26 land deck. Yeah, end the turn. I didn't realize it was still my turn. I thought my turn ended a long time ago. Keep out. What a strange card that they're running such strange cards, man. I like it though. I do respect it. All right, that's fine. All right, that definitely should do it, right? We got 6 damage here. We got 5 damage here. And that'll do it. Dang. All right. On to the next one. I'm probably gonna just reset the game real fast because I have that bug happening, like I said, so I probably have to reset the game real quick here. Oh, wait, no, it's better now. Okay, never mind. It went back to normal. Weird. It didn't do that earlier. Last time it was cooked until I reset the game. Timeless? I haven't played any Timeless. I don't know if I don't know if I have the time to learn all the cards for Timeless and also like be competitive, you know? I don't know. It'd take a long time to kind of get into that. But I guess the same thing can be said for Brawl. I don't really know or have like a big idea on what's going on in Brawl right now either. Like there's a lot of things in Historic that I gotta learn. Ranked Sparky games? You're not gonna get much variety with Sparky, unfortunately. Let's go here and here. And I don't want them getting the mana value from that. So let's go and just shoot it down immediately. They misspelled their name. My wife said I'm getting better at my dad jokes. Nice. It's not a Jinx. Jinx is a Pokemon and we've already caught it. That's true. Jinx is a Pokemon. What do we think? I'm thinking, do I pay life? I'm thinking I pay life here because I want to do this and I want to do the annex. but the annex will also hurt me, so I'm a little worried, but I need to make sure my land drops keep on hitting here. Okay, so we got 3, 4, about to be 5. So I can get the demon at the bare minimum next turn, so that's pretty solid. We've deramped them twice now, so I bet they were really counting on that. I wonder if that really cripples them enough to slow them down to the point where they can't really pop off. I hope. I mean, we got to get to turn 6 and 7 here now that we don't have a demon, so. Okay, I like it. That gives me another color. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 on this. Not too bad. Keep the curve, learn the format. Yeah, draft is my forte. I'm loving draft right now, man. I'm loving it. I've been playing it a lot lately. Do the 4 damage, get my lands. Yeah, this is another really good game for us right now. I'm telling you guys, for best of 3, I feel like this deck is just really good. But the opponent also, to their defense, hasn't drawn anything that's like game breaking right now. But if they had Ouroboros, it was going to get taken out anyways, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have enough for the Ugin.
Preparation. I grant you a
All right, and then we take out the elf again. Sheesh. Sheesh. All right. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. I've got a 5 together as 1 next turn, and it exiles something as well. I ain't mad at it, I'll tell you that. Bossing Say is kind of one of their big only hope to trying to get back into this game. Wish I had a demolition field, but I don't. All right, let's start by drawing. And we'll gain life, we'll take out you, and then we'll exile you. And we did not draw a hex. I think I've already used both of my hexes. I only have 2. We'll play the cottage. Betrayal's nice, I guess, and I don't have to discard, or do I have to? 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll still have to discard. Still kind of nice though. Let's just use it. We're at 24 life. Feels pretty good. They didn't exile their forest. That's kind of odd, right? Like the forest would have just came back. Okay, last thing say again. Here we go. Can you show this deck list after the game? Yeah, I definitely can. Definitely. Not attacking with their 2/2 seems odd as well. All right, here we go. Let's go Deadly Cover Up. Yeah, might as well. I mean, it's not anything. Oh, you know, actually, this is really good. Hold on, I can exile their forests. Let's go. Let's take out the forests. Yes, sir. Oh no, feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Almost forgot that little guy in the graveyard there. Almost forgot the little guy in the graveyard there. All right, well, what are we thinking? So cards we don't like seeing. I mean, we could definitely take advantage of the hexes, right? Because of the Badger Moles and all the mana ramp they got. Their graveyard's not really important. Calling out something. Yeah, I don't think we need to do much here. I think we just cut the omens and say go. I like draft. I wish they had a free practice version and you can keep the cards. Oh, that'd be nice, but they would never be that kind to let you have draft cards and only have it free. I hope it's not faux pas to recommend other YouTubers, but I love Paul Gian for draft content. He always explains his thought process really well. No, I don't really care if you guys have you know, people that you like to recommend. It doesn't bother me at all. You're good. You're good to go, man. No worries. Yeah, we blow this up, right? Obviously. I probably kept a pretty bad hand here though. Yeah, I just realized I probably kept a pretty bad hand. I mean, I could get pretty lucky. Maybe I get like a sweeper off the top. A sweeper is what we need. A sweeper is always good here in green, but okay. That's not good. Oh wow, we actually got the sweeper. We actually got the sweeper. Clutch. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 2 more turns. 2 more turns. We got it. Hey Swayze, any tips for learning draft? Learning draft. I'm probably the wrong guy to ask that question to, but I mean, the best thing you could probably do is watch other content creators who do draft a lot, and in that way you can kind of get a sense of like what's going on and what the meta is. I know there's a lot of content out there. I've listened to some podcasts and stuff too where they talk about like draft meta and stuff like that, because it is really important to know which sets, what color schemes are like good for those sets. And right now, like in this new set of Strixhaven, I know Orzhov is really good. It's one of the more powerful things you can be playing. So that way you can kind of get an idea of what to look for and what to shoot for when you're drafting. I hope they go double Ouroborid here, man. I really do. Double Boroid. Double Boroid. Come on. Scrap shooter. They're going to blow up my annex. Fair enough. I draw a card and I don't take any damage anymore from it, so I guess there's an upside there slightly for now. Oh my gosh, guys, can you believe it? We're about to do it all over again. But this time, hold on guys, this time they won't have a land left. Oh my god. Can you believe this? And it's all thanks to them dropping the scrap shooter. Literally, they saved me with the scrap shooter play. Sorry, man. Can you actually believe this? They can't even play anymore. Sorry, man. So it turns out, guys, we're land destruction. Mono black land destruction confirmed. Mono black land destruction confirmed. Dude, that was actually so mean. I feel terrible. I feel like a bad person. Oh, see, there it goes again. What in the world? Hold on. I'm resetting the game. Resetting the game. That needs a short. Maybe we can make a short for that. Yeah, that actually is pretty funny. Dude, that is disgusting. What a silly thing, man. What an absolutely silly thing. Man, does anybody even know how to grab a clip from a stream? I don't, dude. You would think me doing this for as long as I have, like I would know what I'm doing, but I'm genuinely winging it every day, and I don't even know how to do that. That was hilarious. Because that sweeper allows you to exile any card from the graveyard in all copies. Yeah, it's really busted that it can do that with the lands, but also, again, that wouldn't have happened the way it did. The reason that worked out so perfectly for us is because they did the scrap shooter and blew up our annex. Like, that was like the worst thing they could have done in that spot. Little do they know, they did not know that, but. Happened to me before I knew it was a thing. It's happened to me too, man. It's not fun. That's why I always run 3 color decks, because you're only going to get 1 or 2 basics out of my deck. I'm just imagining his face right now. Beginning of a villain era. Yeah, it doesn't say non-land. Can you provide deck list? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. But you know what? After this first game here, in between games while I'm doing sideboarding, I'll give you a full angle of the deck. Opponent goes first. Our hand looks okay. It's like not bad, but it's not good. I really need like a land here so I can make sure these 2 cards hit the field. Okay, good. I don't like seeing blue. Nobody ever likes seeing the blue land, you know? This may be relevant. I don't know. That's a trap hand? Yeah, it definitely could be. But anytime I can get an Annex with the core paired up in the opener, it's really hard to pass up on. It really is. I could do without these two in the opener, but the core plus Annex is just really solid. I love your Nexus deck. I knew if I brought it up enough, it would happen. Yeah. Are you talking about the one we dropped yesterday, the green one? The Nexus is such a broken card. I miss playing it in that Soul Tide deck we had a long time ago. There was this like Demir 2-mana spell that allowed you to sack your creatures to create a zombie token that was the size of whatever you sacrifice. And man, we would have turns where we'd use that instant speed and have like 30 damage the next turn. I miss that card so much. Well, it looks like we won this one. The opponent's not here. Yeah, Exile in the Graveyard could be clutch in a lot of matchups here based on the blue. They really like their graveyard typically. Dinner will be ready at 6:15. I hope I can finish this event. I doubt it, but I'll try. I hope we can. I'm gonna try to finish this event before I get off, but dinner's close to being done. I mean, this is gonna be a free win, I hope. Just get done with this one quickly. Do they get those I don't play best of 3 enough. Do they get their timeouts reset if they go through all their timeouts here? And is there a chance that like they can see during the sideboarding phase? I don't know. I would rather them just be here and us play the game. I'm just curious if we can get out of this one quickly. All right, your turn again, my friend. Nope, you win both games. Stream snipe? No, it's not a stream snipe. They wouldn't just be conceding here essentially. Timeout bypass the double games. Bypasses the double games. Oh, okay. Interesting. Hey, what's up, crew? What's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah, top decking that land definitely fixed the hand. It could have easily gone downhill. Trust me, I know. I'm with you on that. But we top decked the not just the land, but the swamp in general is just that was so clutch. All right, we got one. We got one. It really does just bypass. That's crazy. You get to take both the wins. Wow. All right, here's the deck list. I know people were asking, and if you guys want to. You can screenshot like by pausing the video or whatever. Wait, can I drag these? I can't drag them. Okay, so here's the main deck. If you guys, again, want the deck list and you don't want to be rushed here, you can always pause the stream, take a screenshot, hit, print screen on your keyboard or whatever. And then here is the sideboard. Take a quick look at that. And we move back into the games. We have 3 more wins to go. Dude, we're almost there. We almost got them all wins. Come on. So you will get the win here. Well played. What a barn burner of a game. I know, right? I mean, I'll take the free win, especially in an event like this. I'll take it every time. I like Timeline Caller to get around heavy control. Dude, that card is so annoying. I played against somebody playing an aggro deck earlier with that card. It is so difficult to deal with. So difficult. I finally acquired 20 play-in, but I'm nervous to play in a qualifier, even though it's literally free. Yeah, give it a try, man. It's definitely worth it, man. Give it a try. Play first, yes. Yeah, this seems good. Seems okay. If I remember correctly, because I don't play a lot of qualifier play-ins, the qualifiers change all the time, right? Like there's like sometimes the qualifiers will be standard and sometimes they'll be like other set like Pioneer or whatever, other game formats. Because it's pretty rare that I see standard ones going on. Has it been mostly, is it? No, it's actually been mostly green stuff. Mostly green. Is it Spelementals? I don't know. Could be. Dude, the end on Spelementals would be so good, especially against Thunderflock or something like that. Also, if this is Spelementals, I've got Leyline of the Void and stuff, so that'd be nice. And there's certain cards we know are absolutely dead. Oh, that's tough. Certain dead cards like Hex, but no, it's not dead. It's actually very much alive against this opponent. So it could be Otters and Slick Shots are going to be my guess. But taking out all the Slick Shots here seems pretty mean and brutal, but it's definitely the play. Yep, we got 2 Stallions, 3 Hatchers, bunch of these. Okay. Okay, I can work with that. I can work with that. So we got to make sure we're ready for the Stallions with some instant speed removal. I'd like to attack and start doing something here, but I just don't think it's worth it. I think holding my Bitter Triumph is like everything here. The fact that they've got Hexproof though does scare me a bit. I won't lie to you. I can obviously double up, but it's like, what if they get 2? I don't know. The Stallion also has like a ward built into it, right? That makes things a little more difficult as well. I don't like this matchup. It doesn't seem very fun or easy to navigate, that's for sure. It's gonna be tricky. The end on the sharpshooter is perfect. Hey, it was nice. Definitely takes away a lot of potential one-shotting from the opponent. All right, no pre-combat nonsense. Lovely. I really hope we can just draw like an Annex though or something here. That'd be really nice. There's something that can get me going here, some card advantage. They are Prowess Ward 1. I knew they had a ward. I just wasn't sure how much ward. Ward 1 makes sense though. Okay. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're just gonna passively win the game over time. I mean, I get why they're struggling so much here though. They've got so many spells and we took out a pretty big chunk of their creature base. 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, I'm making sure I have enough to play both Bitter Triumphs back to back here. Because again, the hexproof off of this is just gnarly. You know what I'd really like to draw here actually would be the discard spell. Make them discard most of their hand. That'd be nice. Are they gonna bounce that again? That'd be annoying. They are gonna bounce that. Brutal. Okay. That's kind of nice, but I don't think their graveyard matters a whole lot here. I really don't. I'm taking such a risk by doing this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna do it anyways. Because all the life gain I could get from it is too good. Hopefully I find another, I don't know. I don't know what I want here. 3 damage to the face is fine. As long as they're using up spells, I'm good because the Stallion's prowess is less effective if you're gonna just start flinging stuff. I'm cool with that. Perfect. Okay. Back to 13. Storm Chaser's talent, pretty solid. Now it's time to probably use the strategic betrayal before they're able to obviously call back like the boomerang basics or whatever. Let's try it. Let's try it. That was kind of weird that they would play the hexproof just, you know, main phase or whatever. Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna do it again. surely there's not a third one, right? Let's go. Surely not a third one. That would have been bad. Can you imagine a third one there? How bad that'd be? All right, we go strategic betrayal. And that'll do it, I think. For game one, that is. Not too concerned about anything now at this point, because I mean, Stallion, and then what? You play your Wild Ride. I mean, I'm going to be at what, 14 with the blocker, so I'm feeling pretty good. The end. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Love to see another annex. I know, that was nice. The double annex is really good right here. Correct, all the qualifiers are different. Yeah, that's what I don't like about the qualifiers. I wish they were like, if you qualified for standard or constructed, it should just be standard or constructed, you know? I feel like qualifiers should be for whatever you qualified for. What do they got going on here? I'm going to attack, and then they lose, right? I think they just lose here. All right. Why never attack with the cores? Just trying to keep mana open for those bitter triumphs, because that was what saved us there. That's all. That can go. That's always going to be the first thing to go, by the way. This can go. It's probably too expensive for the match. And then I'm going to bring in all the voids. The slick shot show-offs are very scary. I won't lie to you guys. They're very scary. I think because we have the voids, though, we take this out for... Oh, not the duress. We take those out for the hexes. And then I could name their creatures, too, and just get ahead of it. But I think the end is a better way to do it. I'm kind of okay with this. Maybe like one of these instead of the Sozins. That'd be kind of good. That'd be kind of good. Nice to know they still haven't fixed the annex bug. Oh, I know. They never will. They never will. The room bug is just crazy. It's not even just the annex. It's all the rooms. I like to play like Doll Maker Shop and the Furnace and stuff. It's the same thing. The voids aren't that important. You need removal. I added all the removal I could there, but the voids are important just because they have a lot of cards that take advantage of the graveyard being filled up, like what's the 2-mana draw spell, and then they've also got cards with flashback, right? Wild Ride and stuff like that, and they've also got the Storm Chaser's Talents, which pull bounce effects back from the graveyard. So if I can just eliminate the graveyard at all, it's going to be very helpful, I think. And I don't think this hand's good enough. If I'm being real, this is too expensive. Perfect. All right, let's do it. I think the Leyline of Void is actually going to be very good. Boomerang basics, first play of the game. That'd be annoying. I won't lie to you, that'd be pretty annoying. That would be disgusting. The rooms are meant to do that. Trust me. It was, wait, trust me. I was the dev that made that feature. Well, I don't know if that's a real comment or not, but the rooms didn't make that sound when they first came out. It was after the first update, prior to them coming out. All right, slick shot. And then when they're stacked and how loud they get is crazy. One of your converges, surely? All 3 annexes were stacked together in the deck. Crazy work, I know, right? I know. All right, pass, see their attack. Oh, hold on. All right. Dinner is done. This may be my last game. I don't know. Kind of depends on how quick it goes, I guess. We only need like one more win after this though, right? I think it's only one more win and we've got the all 5 wins. The opponent though with that protection spell with the spell pierce, yeah, that was tough. I didn't like that. That spell pierce was ugly. If I can get what is it? The oh, I just forgot the name of it. What's the card's name? The one that exiles all of them. Oh, a land is not good. A land was the last thing I needed there. The end, thank you, the end. Yes, if I could have top decked the end right there, we would have been fine, but we drew pretty poorly there. Brutal. Brutal. All right, are they just attacking for one? One can hope, right? I mean, they might be really scared of like another hex or something like that, you know what I mean? They may be concerned. Nope, I mean, they got us. They got us. Considering the opponent's turn, you will eat in 2 hours? Yeah, right. Right. My lawyer has advised that I admit that was a joke. Yeah, I would imagine it was a joke because I'm like, no dev I think would be proud of that being something they decided to do on purpose. I figured it was a joke. All right, we got a really good hand here. The end for our good friend Slickshot. The Void is on the ground too, so we're already off to a great start here. I really hope I can play my core without being punished too hard. I guess it depends if they plot right here or not. They do plot, of course they do. What do you guys think the chances of me losing the game on this next turn are? Fairly low, I would imagine, but I don't think I can afford to take the chance. As much as I would love to get the core down and just let him have the slick shot, but I think I need to make sure I'm ready to answer just in case. All right, that's annoying. Having to replay that's not going to be fun. Anything else you'd like to do, my friend? No, because you're holding a counter spell. I know you. You're holding a counter spell. Kind of want to keep the core, man. I almost want to drop the ley line because replaying it at this point for 4 is not something I'm going to be doing for quite some time. So maybe we draw a second one later, but yeah, I figured it was something like that. The chances of a second spell pierce are low, but not 0. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous because they clearly have another 1-mana spell they can cast here. Got me stressed out. Is it Storm Chaser's talent? It's gotta be, right? The way they're thinking about this. Okay, interesting. I'm going for it, guys. I mean, if it hits, we're golden. If it doesn't, we're in trouble. I guess this will give us a lot of information, right? Let's put a stop here. Let's see how fast this skips over the priority. It went straight to the next thing. So whatever they were holding, like what were they holding that would have given them priority on their turn? It must be sorcery speed. It must be something like Storm Chaser's talent or sleight of hand. It has to be, right? I mean, it could, I guess it could be a counterspell that they could have with that. But I'm thinking what was holding priority earlier was that. So, okay, cool. Okay. It was a sorcery boomerang basics. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. I knew it had to be sorcery that was giving them that priority, because if there was no pause in between that jump there, it definitely wasn't like a consider or like a flood maw or whatever, you know, something that it, you know, could interact. It didn't mean that they didn't have a spell pierce though. That was the part that scared me, is I know it does not mean that spell pierce was off the table. You know, All right, well, here we go. We got all the mana in the world. A land drop would have paused their turn. I mean, yeah, but they already played a land for the turn, I think. Sleight of hand. Sure. Sure thing. And we got a land. Would you look at that? All right, we're gonna start beating them down here with the cores because that's all I really have. They're gonna probably tap it down and throw a fireball at my face, or not. Or just not. I'm a little concerned. Obviously, if I find some annexes or something off the top, I'm gonna be in great shape. If I don't, and they find their killers first, we might be in trouble. Storm Chaser's talent is pretty solid. Yep, they're gonna boomerang basics, and then what's gonna happen here on my turn is I'm gonna go deadly cover up, and I'm gonna take all the boomerang basics out of their graveyard. This is really why I wanted to have the ley line of void out there, but the deadly cover up gets the job done, so I'm pretty happy. Bitter Triumph is okay, but not what I'm looking for. Let's get all the boomerang basics out. It looks like they have another spell pierce, or no, this is actually instant speed, huh? Yeah, it's instant speed. All right, opponent, either you throw 3 damage in my face or you don't. Those are kind of your only 2 options right now. That was well navigated using the arena mechanics. Yeah, you gotta try to narrow down the best you can there, but there was really no telling whether or not I was correct or like if it really would have made a difference, because I could have been correct and it still wouldn't have made a difference had they had the spell pierce, but it's always good to kind of like narrow it down the best you can. Burst lightning too is crazy. Things you can do online, but not in paper. I know, right? In paper, they can actually, you know, do a much better job of like faking what they could or could not have, you know? All right, well, I don't have Ugin anymore in the main. I took it out for the sideboard, and I'm honestly kind of regretting that, because if that Storm Chaser's talent gets pumped all the way up, that's another win con that I didn't anticipate, and I don't think I can stop, because Ugin won't be able to exile, obviously not being here, so that would be a bummer. Interesting. I guess I'll take 3, but taking 3 here doesn't seem super wise, but I don't want to discard whatever we top deck here, regardless of what it is. That's a good card. A really good card. Okay. And they maxed that out. That's what I was concerned about. This is where things get really dicey. They pay life so they can instant speed hit me with that. This will gain me some life, which is good. Yeah, I think I keep the pressure on. Why can we just not find the annex, man? If we just find an annex, or even like together as one, I think we have 4 of them. Like how do we just not have the luck? I'm gonna do this, and I probably want to blow up the otter. I know that seems like such low value. Trust me, I'm well aware of how low value that seems, but it might be correct, because what if they hit me for 4? That's another. Yeah, I just can't take the damage from that. There's no way. Not at 9 life. There's just no way. Spell pierce in the hand. Good to know. It's good information to have. Oh boy. Yeah, things are about to get really ugly for us. That Storm Chaser's talent is just brutal. It's totally winnable if I can just get it together as one off the top. I mean, I'll take Annex too. Really anything like that, but a Hatcher is crazy. Okay. Oh goodness. Not the way you wanted this to end, I'll tell you that much. What deck is this? This is a mono black converge deck. Mono black converge. Pass the turn, and then we'll just block with the core. Man, we got so unlucky. I was actually really close to taking out 2 of the lands from the deck because of the curve. I lowered the curve quite a bit by taking the Ugins out and stuff. I was thinking about maybe taking out 2 of the lands, and I regret not doing that. So we know what the opponent's going to do here. They're going to play the Burst Lightning, almost a guaranteed at this point. I'd rather lose, I think, the core. All right, so 4 damage straight to the face. And then 4 more from the Otters. And then it really comes down to this last card in hand. That's all it is. Like, what is this last card they have? Is it a spell? Is it a land? We don't know. Okay, I get 1 more turn. I get 1 more turn. It was a land. Wow. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Spell Pierce is a thing, but I think we're clear. Oh my goodness. What do I do? 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Did I play a land yet to the turn? Hold on. There's no way, right? There's no actual way, right? It actually might be pretty wise for them to play the Spell Pierce, because if I find a land, I can attack with my Cottage as well. And then they're going to probably regret not making me pay the mana for the together. I don't know if they know how wise that would be, but it would be pretty wise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm nervous, man, because if they don't play the Spell Pierce, I think I pretty much am back into this. If they play the Spell Pierce, I think it puts them in such a really good spot, because I'm gonna have to pay the mana. They get another Otter. Yeah, that's tough. Okay, let's hope then I can top deck like a Hex or something, you know, to make up for that. We did get a Hex. We did get a Hex, and we got a Bitter Triumph. Okay. And I got an Annex. What is the maneuver here? I think it's to play the Hex and the Bitter Triumph and drop off the land. I think that's the move. Because they might think they have like a lethal hit here potentially. Send everybody, and then I can attack with my core and catch them off guard. And they do. Perfect. I think we win. I think we just won, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, hold on. Well, the ward on this is 1, right? Let's be careful here. So 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I want to hit the Stallion first, right? Pay the 1 ward, and then I take the 4. Is that right? Is that better, or do I take the Hex and then also take out one of these and then take 3, 4, 5? Yeah, so the best thing to do here would be to discard a card, take out the Stallion, and pay the 1 ward. That is the best play that we can make. I think we did it. I think we did it, ladies and gentlemen. Holy moly. We did it. Oh my god, dude. Together as one, off the top for the win. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. Wow. And we're 1 game away from a perfect run for playing points. I'm going for it. Let's go. I'll eat dinner after this. I'll eat dinner after this. Great plays. Thank you, man. They had lethal and missed it. Such a tight game. Oh man, did they have lethal? I didn't even notice. That was Grace under pressure. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Way to play it to your outs. Thank you, man. They missed it. They didn't see it. What was it? What did I miss exactly? They have lethal even with your block. We'll see if they see it. I must have missed it. I don't know which one you're talking about, what moment it was. MTG is RNG so much. Yeah, it's a lot of RNG. Another land and you can activate both cores. Yeah, that would have been pretty good. Nice. Just jumped on to watch you win the game. Let's go. Not often you think that to counter your own spell. Oh, countering your own spell to get the extra prowess. I did consider them doing that. I wasn't sure that I didn't know that was going to be lethal though. This hand is actually pretty bad, right? This looks a lot better. Yeah, I thought maybe they were going to get crafty like that and counter their own thing to get more prowess, but I didn't know that was lethal though. Yeah, I did see that. Okay, so we see Badger Mole colors. No Badger Mole yet, so interesting. I'm gonna go core first, I guess. Ramp my way into Deadly Cover-Up. I don't know. Counterspell would be kind of crazy. Okay, so it is a counterspell, meaning control. That's unfortunate. I thought it was Badger Mole Cub. I thought for sure this was gonna be a walk in the park finish for us, but no, it's gonna be control. That's really unfortunate. That means it's going to be a really tough run here to the end. But I did get the Annex, which is more important than the core in my opinion. So the burst still happens. They had enough mana to pay for the Pierce. You can counter and still pay the 2 to resolve the burst. That's true. Yeah, I didn't even consider that. Man, they are going very fast here. And they are every color that there is, so anything is possible. I have no idea what to expect from the opponent here. I do have some pretty good sideboard pieces to kind of counteract control, but it's no guarantee if we lose this first game that I'm gonna be able to figure it out. I am gonna go with another Ritual Chamber here. All right, we got another color, which is good. We needed that. Jeskai Revelation. Again, yep. Man, the Jeskai Revelation's not that scary if I had like something in the graveyard to help with this, because then I could just exile all of the Jeskai Revelations, but you know what I could do here? Hold on. 5, 6, 7. Hold on. Let's check this out. We're gonna do something a little fancy here. We're gonna go here, drop off one of these, exile all their Jeskai Revelations. That way they can't do that nonsense anymore. Wow, cascading, damage. I might just be dead here. I may just be dead here. Okay. So the Jeskai Revelations are the win con, but the problem is the opponent has ways to burn me out other ways, and that is a nightmare. They've also got counter spells too. Okay, so they take the one that's drawing me cards, which is good. I mean, that's the one that's hurting me at the moment. Okay. And then maybe I just do it again and take all of their, let me see, so 5, 6, 7. I can't really do anything about this though. I think we still try though. I mean, it's gonna get countered, but look at my hand, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing I can do here. I guess I'd rather maybe this get countered. I really want to take away all the inevitable defeats is what I'm really looking to do here at this point, you know what I mean? But I can't do that without them countering something first and getting it out of the way. Yep, you got it. And then at least maybe I can get this off the board too while I'm also sweeping the field. So I think there's a little 2-for-1 action there. Okay. Do they have another Lightning Helix for the win? It's possible. No? Not playing out their dragon, though, makes me seem like they have another burn spell here. Yep, they do. And that's exactly what I was gonna go into their deck to go grab, but they got us beat to the punch. Math Magics? Oh, I didn't even notice. Did they have Math Magics or no? I actually need to know if they did. Let me know if you guys saw Math Magics in there. Okay, so this is a dead card. Good to know. I mean, most of my removal is going to be dead. There are obviously things that I can hit with Bitter Triumph and Strategic Betrayal, but I've got better options. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm built for control. If I go full 4 Duress, 3 Cruel Claw Heists, 2 Vendettas, and then the Leyline of the Void might be good. I don't know if I want the Leyline of the Void or not. Help me figure this one out, guys. What are we thinking? I think Sozin's good because it can name something. All of these are really good. Leyline of the Void doesn't help me, actually, because I kind of want things in their graveyard to then exile, right? I think this is about as good as I can get it. Greetings? Greetings. They don't really have graveyard synergies. Yeah. Don't see any flashbacks. Didn't think you need the Void. Yeah. They had Northwind Avatar, so they'd pull it from the sideboard. That's true. Yeah. Of course, our hand looks bad. That's much better. And then I am going to immediately go in for this, maybe? Yeah. What do we got? That's a really, really dangerous card. Obviously, they're really far off from being able to cast it, but what if they get to it, though? You know what I mean? I don't know. I think we take the stock up, but I may regret that. I should have enough hand hate that we get to it soon enough, you know? Like that. We did just get the Arcane, which is really, really good, especially if we can get all of our colors going here. You're saying there's a chance, man. We're going to Arcane them for what, 4 right now? 1, 2, 3, 4 currently. I could do it for a full 5 if I'm willing to wait one more turn. It's a really fun card. Should I just name Northwind Avatar here? Or Jeskai Revelation? What's the card I'd call? Man, I'm so nervous right now. It's like, what do I do? I'm ballsy, man. I'm going for the greed play. I'm going for such a greed play here. I want to go for 5 on this. I think going for 5 here is going to be crippling if I can pull it off. Okay. Well. Extra land, and then they're gonna be able to. They're gonna have to discard to hand size. 7 cards in hand. I feel like calling Northwind Avatar or this. I mean, I'm thinking 5. I think 5, because taking them down to 2 cards in hand is going to be really, really good. And then they're going to go Northwind Avatar. They're probably going to go search up Jeskai Revelation. Then we call Jeskai Revelation and take out all 4. That's my guess. And then Ugin can take us the rest of the way. I hope. Okay, they don't keep Northwind Avatar 3. Interesting. So they're really leaning on this then, which is even better. I can call Capstone next turn. I mean, hopefully we just duress it out of their hand with some big time luck, but no. Gotta call it, unfortunately. I can pay the No More Lies cost, which I think they might have here. Based on the way they're kind of stalling out here, it seems like it might be No More Lies. Oh, Lightning Helix, okay. Improvisation Capstone. All right, we've depleted their whole hand. They do have the way to generate, obviously, card advantage with their land. I'm going Ugin. I'm going Ugin here, guys. Ay, this is such a tough match. Like, what a tough one, man. I am trying to lock in so hard here.
Equilibrium.
Ugin, come on down. I could use Ugin's ult. I could go get like all of my journeys and stuff, or togethers ones, but the problem with that play is that they would cost 0 and they wouldn't work. The opponent got the inevitable defeat anyway, so it's gone. It is gone. I was really hoping to use the Vendetta for the Jeskai Revelations, though. Not being able to get that is a little bit annoying.
That was all the aid I wish to give.
1, 2, 3. Okay, not enough. Alrighty. Swinging in for 4. Gaining some life. Praying for some Annex or some Together as ones. I don't know how I'm losing the card advantage game right now after what I did to them, but here we are. Wow. Okay. Well, we did the best we could, man. I don't think we're going to be able to pull this off, man. I really don't. I think we might be done. We might be done. Inevitable defeat is tough. At least they're tapped out. Vendetta on the dragon, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, the capstone, though, was really, really sketch. Like, capstone would have been horrible if they were able to pull that off. We draw another land. I mean, GG's. GG's, man. We gave it our best shot. We did pretty good, though. It's just not what we're prepared for to deal with. And we get another land, of course. Why wouldn't we? In hindsight, I think you definitely made the right choices. I think so too. I'm pretty happy with the way that went, but you know, I guess I should have attacked there to get the food token. I guess that was actually a mistake there. I could have gave myself one more turn, but whoops. I didn't know we were gonna get lightning helix, to be honest, though. So, oh well, we were not built for that one. We did our best to counteract it, but. Do I think it was winnable? Yeah, I just think that we needed more duresses in the hand. More duresses, more just hand hate in general. Man, we were so close. This is back-to-back times that I played this event with this mono black deck, and we took 4 wins out of 5. Kind of brutal, but it just stinks being that close, man. That close. We were so close. What a huge value, Arcane Omens, though. I know, it's such a good card if you can get all 5 colors. What a big hit. Well, guys, my dinner's probably already cold. I'm gonna go take a look at that. Oh, here's the deck list we were just running. Hold on. That was our Converge deck. If you guys want to take a look at it one more time, this was the deck list we were running. Real quick, though, we'll turn the music off for a second. I do want to say thank you, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out with me today. I know it was an impromptu Saturday stream, very odd for me to just pop up like that. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out. You guys always show up in droves, man. It always the best to see you guys and just be able to play the game and chat with you guys, man. It means the world to me. But also, I mean, I can't ignore the fact either that you guys have just been incredible with the support you guys show me every time I go live, which is unbelievable. I just want you guys to know I very humbly, you know, I just want to say thank you and just appreciate every single one of you, seriously. But that'll do it for me, man. We're gonna get out of here. Tomorrow I gotta put together another video. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna be doing for videos this week. I have no ideas. Maybe we'll kick things off with cats. I've been gonna get a lot of cat requests. Maybe we'll do something with cats, but we appreciate you, man. First time catching you live. Good luck game 2. Well, I appreciate you, DJ. Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for hanging out with us for the first time, and we'll be live again. Not tomorrow, because tomorrow I got to make a video, but Monday probably will be live again. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. We're out of here. I'm gonna go catch some dinner and maybe watch some TV with the family. But thanks for hanging out. We'll see you on the next one. Until then, next video or Monday. Tomorrow we're off. No, nothing happening tomorrow. We'll see you on Monday. Peace out.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Even with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's got some cheddar. Talking real crazy if you think that you better. You got full control and he ain't gonna let her. Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. When do you upload, man? Man, all of the time. Yeah, all of the time.